YouTube? It is your boy Justin bringing you guys yet another sneaker review. Now if you guys are new here, thank you so much for taking a couple minutes out of your day to watch me talk about a damn sneaker. And if you could, in the bottom right of your screen right now, there's a subscribe button. It really would mean the world to me, and we do daily sneaker content here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really would, again, mean the world to me, and thank you in advance. But today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the Adidas Yeezy Desert Boots that just dropped on September 14th at a whopping $200. These came in on 3 different colorways, one being a salt colorway, one being an oil colorway, and today we're gonna be talking about my favorite colorway out of all 3 of them, which is the Rock Colorway. This is definitely fall, and fall being my favorite season, this definitely is a boot that I'm going to be rocking this year. So let's go ahead and dive into the video and leave a huge thumbs up if you guys agree that this is the best colorway. Let's go ahead and dissect this particular boot here. Again, they're calling it a Rock colorway, where I see more of a sand colorway, but I'm not the one creating these sneakers or boots, and I'm not the one naming them. So he's calling them Rock. I'm going to call this whole colorway and vibe more so like a desert sand, which again is fantastic on the boot here. And again, with that $200 price mark, you're going to be, that's pretty expensive, right? That's pretty expensive, but you're going to be getting those higher quality materials. And again, that's what Kanye does a great job at, is when you pay that high price, you are going to get nicer quality, especially in your sneakers, and in this case, your boots. So again, we're gonna start with the toe box here, and as you guys can see, wonderful suede that runs all the way through this, all the way through the toe box, up to the shoelaces, through these pods that the shoelaces go through, and that even runs all the way into the back of the boot itself. And since it is kind of just one colorway, they're going to contrast it with this textured knit meshing, which I think absolutely does phenomenal for the sneaker. It does, or boot, excuse me. It really does bring out a lot of contrast, a lot of texture in it, which I am a huge fan of. Again, the shoelaces themselves are going to just blend in with this rock/desert kind of vibe here. And again, in the front, you're going to get a hit of that 3M in between the shoelaces here, which if you take out a flash camera, it's going to look great. It's going to be shining, and that's also going to light up at nights. When you hit those lights out there, it's going to look phenomenal. Again, really impressed with the quality of the boot itself. Throughout the whole entire thing, it's just quality A grade. The only con that I see is through the midsole here. If I can zoom in, if you guys can see that, there are a little bit of nicks in the midsole itself, but nothing too bad. Again, I'm going to be rocking these through all the terrain, so they're going to get dirty anyways, and I think with this particular boot, the dirtier it is, the better it is going to look. And as far as comfort here, when you put your foot in, where your ankle support is going to be, there's a lot of cushion here, which is definitely going to be secure and also comfortable, which I'm a big fan of. And then with the tongue of this particular boot here, it has elastic bands in the inside of the sneaker itself, so this tongue ain't moving anywhere. It's going to be definitely secure. And I actually think the best way to probably rock this particular boot is don't even lace it up. Kind of do it the same way you do with the 350s, the 500s. Keep them kind of messy, and I think that would look really great, especially with this particular boot. It almost just gives like this messy vibe, and again, I think the dirtier you get this boot, the better it's going to look. As far as comfort with the midsole, you're not going to get anything special. You're not going to get any kind of boost. You're not going to get, it's just a plain old midsole. I've never felt anything like this. Gives off that kind of boot feel, and I think that's what really just takes it off to the next level of an actual boot. Comfort, okay, it feels like a boot. Every other boot that you've put on and rocked, this is going to be the same kind of vibe, which again, I'm not upset about, but it would have been nice to put some boost in there, especially with $200 going into the actual sneaker or boot itself. The only hit of Adidas logo is going to be on the bottom of the outsole here, which is going to be right here in the middle. Kind of just blends in, which is super nice. I'm really not like a big logo guy, so when Kanye does things like this, I'm a big fan of it. And also, when I started looking more and more into this particular boot, I was getting vibes of another sneaker, and that sneaker being the Yeezy 500, and I have them in the blush colorway. And as you guys can see, I'm gonna close up for you, but the pod system on each of the shoelaces, right? The meshing through the whole entire thing, it's giving off a lot of the similar vibes. That suede right in the toe box, it definitely It's definitely, you know, the same kind of vibe, which I'm liking. I'm a big fan of the sneaker. The only thing that's different, obviously, is going to be that midsole. So if you like the Yeezy 500, you're instantly going to love the Yeezy Desert Boots. And again, comfort's okay. It looks great on feet though, I promise you. This is a nice, and they're still sitting on shelves. Again, I'll leave that in the description for you guys. I'm a real big fan of it. There's really not much else to talk about other than we went over the higher quality. If you're looking for the perfect fall boot, looking for those compliments out there, people to be looking at your boots, this is definitely the route to go. I would definitely suggest this for you. And again, if you loved the way the Yeezy 500s looked, they definitely have the same kind of vibes to it, which I'm digging too. So I caught that just looking. I was like, wow, what, that actually, they kind of feel with the same vibe, and then they just put this huge midsole on it to give it that boot kind of vibe. I'm a big fan of it, and if you guys are, let me know in the comments below. I hope I did pretty well at describing this boot for you. I'm a little hyper right now, so I kind of probably went fast, and I'm known for babbling on, but again, this is a great boot. It's still sitting on the shelves. Take advantage of it, especially for the fall. I think this is going to be a great addition for the fall and winter coming up. So do me a favor, guys, leave a huge thumbs up if you like this colorway or what colorway you are getting. I'm really interested in knowing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do daily sneaker content here. We're always going to be talking about sneakers. And I have some huge bangers coming for you guys. I got a lot of sneakers that are coming in, so we're definitely going to be talking about those. And then also follow me on my Instagram at pickle.tv, PKLE.tv. We take fire photos over there. So enjoy the rest of the B-roll for you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.